Hey folks, welcome back. This is Chris in Central Pennsylvania, and I was looking through Twitter, everyone's favorite hate wanking website, and I saw this post by Leon Schreiber, the Minister for Home Affairs in South Africa. Surprised it didn't come from Minister of Tourism, Patricia DeLille, but it did come from Leon Schreiber from the Democratic Alliance, part of the Government of National Unity. This is celebrating the arrival of tourists in South Africa, and I thought this might be of interest to everyone. So let's take a look at this. Well, this is interesting. What's going on here? Whoa, they're shooting water cannons over an aircraft? What's that all about? Oh, South Africa doesn't have much water, but apparently have plenty to shoot over the top of aircraft to welcome them to South Africa. Now, according to the Post, it says, with our Springbok proudly affixed to the side, the first airplane full of Chinese tourists facilitated by Home Affairs' groundbreaking digital trusted tour operator scheme was welcomed to South Africa last night under the water salute. The GNU is growing tourism to create jobs. Really? Look at that. What a warm welcome for the Chinese communists to come to South Africa as tourists. Isn't that amazing? So nice to see the GNU loves commies. Well, wasn't that heartwarming to see that the South African government, including the Democratic Alliance, warmly welcomes the Chinese? Well, folks, what kind of contribution do the Chinese make to tourism in South Africa? Well, if we look here at the most recent figures from the country's tourism report, we look at Europe, the Americas, and Asia, and we see that there was significant growth over 2021, 2022 because of lockdown constraints. And now we get 2022, 2023, and we see big growth. Europe contributed nearly 28 billion rand in tourism. The Americas, 12 billion rand. And all of Asia, just 2.7 billion rand. 40 billion rand for Europe and North America, traditional origination points for most of the international tourists to come to South Africa. Where's the water salute for the planes from Lufthansa or Air France or British Airways or Delta or United? I don't recall any of them getting any of these water cannon salutes. Or the South African Airways flights from Europe or North America with people on them getting a water cannon salute. So if we take a look here, the number of arrivals in that same time period, the Americas had 387,000 arrivals versus Asia's 139,000. Europe with over a million, almost 1.1 million arrivals. But the Americas with 386,000 arrivals, a little over 3 times as many arrivals as Asia, have 6 times as much contributions in the way of what we spend in South Africa. Yet apparently our contribution is taken for granted. Yet another reason why Donald Trump has a beef with South Africa's ruling ANC. Well, and the Democratic Alliance. They're part of this Government of National Unity. Wow. What's with all the love for the Chinese communists? Now you might be saying, oh, you're picking at straws and nitpicking. Okay, fine. But it's not the United States that's insulting South Africa. It's South Africa insulting the United States. And this is not a good look in the midst of all that's going on. Wasting all this water to welcome a flight coming from China. All you're doing is confirming what many people suspect, that South Africa's politicians are bought and paid for by the Chinese communists. What say you, South Africa? Cheers.